Alright everyone, welcome back again to Umineko. And we're finally about to start episode 3 at long last. It's been what? We're already on part 70. We're in the 70s right now, guys. After only getting through to 2 episodes, we're on episode 3 with 70 parts. This game is gonna go over 100. I can almost guarantee you that, guys. we're gonna hit the 200s. And to tell you right now, like I was saying in the past video, episode 2 has it's giving me more questions than it did answers. Like, so far, the one thing that's been bugging me throughout the whole of episode 2 was the fact that I still don't understand how Kanon and Shannon have magic abilities. Yes, we can assume it has something to do with their upbringing, obviously, and at first I used to think it's because they were servants, but if that was the case, then why isn't Genji and Golda equipped with the same amount of quote-unquote protection as these two have? So it must have something to do with just those two in particular, with their upbringing and how they came to become servants in the first place. That's my one main gripe that's been bugging me since episode 2, besides the obvious stuff that's been going on outside of that. But currently right now, guys, we're about to continue on to episode 3 at long last. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is any different, or the differences that's going to show up as opposed to the first 2. So if anything else, thank you all for the love and support, and let's get this thing started. Excuse me. Wow, what a way to start the video. Sorry. Something got caught in my throat, guys. The vase was very, very beautiful, rich with history and value. Even as young as I was, it still forced me to take a deep breath when I witnessed its beauty. Of course, it was one of grandfather's favorite collection pieces. So that I didn't accidentally destroy its fragile beauty, I was always strictly ordered never to touch it. But that just made me want to touch it. You could almost see right through it, and yet it was so elegant. It appeared so weightless, and yet it had an indescribable presence. I wanted to see what it felt like to touch a vase like that. However, just as grandfather had said, it was something that must not be touched. This much beauty arises precisely because it must never be touched. It was a beauty that could only dwell in something so fragile, it would break at a touch. Which is exactly why, if it were to be touched by my impudent finger, it would oh so easily, just like an enjoyable morning dream fading into nothing as you wake, vanished, fell, and broke into smithereens. I realized that because of my own foolish curiosity, I had done something that couldn't be taken back. No matter how much I regretted it, no matter how much I apologized, the broken vase would not return to its original form. I would probably be scolded by grandfather. Probably, very harshly. Frightened, I ended up breaking into tears and sobbing. As I did, I noticed something. Beautiful. Lightly dancing golden butterflies were coming towards me. The beautiful butterflies began to gather one at a time, glittering fantastically with glowing golden powder. Oh, it's Beatrice. That reliable golden witch, Beatrice, had arrived. And who, pray tell, are you, young lady? The butterflies gathered one after another, grouped together, and there became her form. She was always on my side. Whenever I was in trouble, she would always appear and help me.
ごきげんよう、お姫様。Beatrice!
What?
おやおや、このような絶好のお茶会日和に、どうして姫様はそのように涙をこぼされているのですか？
おじいさまが大切にしていた壺を壊してしまった
それは困りましたね。これは親方様が大層お気に入りになられていた壺のはず。どのような折檻があるか、このベアトリーチェ、想像するのも恐ろしゅうございます。
Grandfather, excuse me again, guys. Wow, grandfather was a very frightening person. And once he told you something, if you failed to follow it, he would become mad with a rage that would make even the fallen angels in hell quiver. I was intimately familiar with that, which is why I couldn't do anything but shake like this and cry.
こぼしてしまった姫様の涙を救う魔法は持ち合わせておりませんが、姫様が親方様から折檻を受けなくて済むようにする魔法なら、なんとかなるかもしれません。
Oh, she's gonna repair the vase, isn't she?
本当？姫様が私の力をお信じくだされば、でございます。魔法の力の根源は、信じる力。奇跡は、それを強く信じる者の前にしか示されません。信じる。ベアトリーチェの魔法を信じます。だから、この壺を直してください。お願いします。姫様がそれをお望みでしたら。それではこのベアトリーチェにお任せを。
When she extended her index finger, a golden butterfly softly landed there and changed its form into her favorite magic wand. Even that was enough to give me a small glimpse of Beatrice's wonderful and great magic power. She pointed her wand at the broken vase, and just like a child's lullaby, she began speaking the magic words. So, is this the original Beatrice before she got corrupted and turned into the one we know presently? Or were there more than one Beatrice? Or is this the true one and the other one is an imposter? Or maybe another generation? So many questions.
さあさあ、目を閉じてごらんなさい。そして思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。それはきっと、とてもとても美しい姿。どうか私に、あの姿をもう一度見せておくれ。
Her voice sounds very... she sounds like the Japanese voice actress for Belle Dandy in Oh My Goddess, and it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. She sounds like her. Were they words, or was it a song? No, it was surely magic. After all, can't you see? The pieces of the vase are gathering together in no time at all, and softly returning to the place where they had been displayed, returning to their original beautiful form.
すごい。ほら、これで元通りですよ。これで親方様にお叱りを受けずに済みますね。
I bet you someone betrays her. She was so sweet. Look at this girl.
ベアトリーチェはすごいね。壊れた壺を直すなんて、造作もないんだね。そんなことはありませんよ。壊れてしまったものを元に戻すのはとてもとても難しいことです。私の魔法は一時それを思い出させるだけに過ぎませんよ。でも、壺はちゃんと元通りになったよ。そうですね。ですがそれは、壺が壊れたという運命を回避させたわけではありません。壊れた壺に一時壊れる前の姿を思い出させるだけに過ぎません。壊れた運命を元の姿に修復するほどの魔力は、このベアトリーチェにも未だ至らぬ遥かな高みなのです。
At the time, the high-pitched scream of a servant could be heard from inside the mansion. When I went to see what had happened, I noticed that several of the servants had gathered and were cleaning up the remains of the broken vase. From what they said, it seemed that a black cat had sneaked in from somewhere, climbed up on a vase, and toppled it over. I understood the meaning of what Beatrice had said. At the time that I broke the vase had been broken. Beatrice had shown me that the vase had been restored, but that had been a temporary thing. It didn't mean the fate that the vase had been broken had changed. As a result, the vase had remembered its true fate and broke. But I hadn't broken it. Instead, it had been a cat which had snuck in. That's right. Beatrice hadn't said, let's mend the vase. She had said she would make it so that I didn't have to be punished. Ah. Misdirection, in other words. The fate of the vase breaking hadn't changed, but the fact that I had broken it certainly had. Beatrice had skillfully saved me from the danger with that magic.
物を壊すことはとても容易なことです。姫様が壺を割るのに魔法を必要としなかったように。直すことはとても難しいこと？はい。姫様が途方に暮れて泣き出してしまうほどに。魔法というのは恐ろしいことをするときの方がたやすいの？壊したり殺したりすることは簡単にできるのに、直したり蘇らせたりするのはとても難しいというし。そうですね。魔法は殺めたり壊したりすることの方がとても簡単です。故に誘惑に負ける弱き魔女たちは安易に身につけられる力に酔い、本当の魔法の修行を怠ってしまいます。本当の魔法とは治す力、蘇らせる力、散ってしまった幸せを呼び戻し、冷めてしまった愛をも呼び戻す。そして微笑を忘れてしまった姫様の顔に笑顔を呼び戻せるのですよ。なら、壺を直すことができたベアトリーチェは、すごい魔女ということ？私など、まだまだ修行の日々ですよ。壺が割れるという運命を私の魔法ではほんの1時間も忘れさせることができなかったのですから。私に魔法を教えてくれたお師匠様ならきっと永遠に壺を元の姿に蘇らせることができたでしょうね。壊れても壊れても何度でも何度でも直せる？ええ。その境地に達したとき、無限の魔力が備わるでしょう。それこそが魔女の達するべき無限の境地。私たちはその魔女を最大の敬いをもってこう呼びます。
Alright, so in my opinion, this is the kind of witch Maria should have met. She seems like a more down-to-earth and kinder version of the Beatrice we currently know.
無限の魔女。そうです。無限に治す力を持つ魔女にとって壊れるという概念はもはや存在しない。失うというすべての悲しみから解放され、永遠の至福を約束されるのです。
Certainly the human world is full of sadness caused by separation and loss. To escape that sadness, people pray to God and ask for the power to withstand the sadness, believing it to be a test. In other words, a human's life is a journey, searching for a way to withstand sadness. In that case, a witch who could revive all things would be freed from all sadness in the world. In other words, it is eternal bliss.
私も、ベアトリーチェみたいな魔女になって、永遠に幸せになれるかな?
Wait, whoa! What if this girl right now speaking is the current Beatrice? Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy.
姫様がですか？それは長い長い大変な修行となりますよ。私、魔女になりたい。幸せになりたい。
This might be the present Beatrice we're talking about right now. Like, she wanted to be a witch to become happy, but I guess along the way, reality hit, or she probably did some magic that she wasn't supposed to do, and it just messed up her whole life. Who knows? But I'm fairly certain this could be the current Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェの弟子になりたい。
I don't think this is Maria.
そのお気持ちにいささかの揺らぎもありませんか？はい。
私も、魔女になりたいです。
わかりました。では、姫様がお飽きになるまで、私の弟子にして差し上げましょう。私のことをお師匠様と呼べますか？はい。
お師匠様。
良い返事ですね。ではこれからは私と一緒に魔法の深淵を学んでいきましょう。私とって修行の身。共に魔法を正しく学び、至福の境地を目指して頑張りましょう。はい。
お師匠様。
I was right.
夢か。懐かしい顔だ。
Endless Witch, was it? A name that I had yearned for in the past as the highest achievement, now just another one of my titles. No, you can even call it a name.
たまには、その呼び名に充足を感じるのも、おつなものかもしれぬな。長き修行の日々の果てに得たものではないか。たまにはありがたみを感じねば、少々もったいないというものよ。
I shook my head lightly. If it's called the highest level, that means that there is nothing higher. An eternal dead end, the beginning of eternal boredom.
お師匠様は言っていたな。すべての悲しみから解き放たれることが、すなわち永遠の至福だと。だからこそ、お師匠様は、その域に至れなかった。
Eternal bliss means eternal boredom. That's the beginning of eternal torture. But perhaps all things depend on your point of view. Eternal boredom is the same as a sketchbook that doesn't run out of pages. It means you can draw whatever you want, can put in as much effort to enjoy it as much as you want. Boredom is the worst poison that kills all witches. To the great witches who hold the title Lady, this is frighteningly true. It is the eternal poison that tortures them because of the eternal bliss that they have reached.
無限の魔女の名を得た今だからこそ、再びお師匠様と語らいたいものよ。我らの修行の果てにあったのは、本当に幸せだったのか。そして、本当の幸せとは何なのか。
Training has no end. When you think you have reached the eternal level, that is the time you regret your immaturity. As if in answer to my own words, a memory of her saying something like that entered my mind.
なるほど。わらわは未熟か。それはよい、それはよい。
Some painfully shrill laughter could be heard. It was from my furniture. Did they break their toy again?
ベアトリーチェ様、こいつ、また動かなくなっちゃいました。まだ私、全然遊び足りないのに。情けない男。私なんか全然遊んでないのに。私にも遊ばせて遊ばせて。
These three are now playing a more focal role now, so that's interesting.
お黙りなさい、クズどもが。お前たちが飢えた犬みたいにがっつくから、いくらベアトリーチェ様が直してもすぐ壊しちゃうのよ。
The question is, are they talking about Battler or are they talking about Kinzo?
サタン姉が一番壊してるよ。加減を知らないから。
申し訳ございません、ベアトリーチェ様。グマイどもをどうかお許しください。
早くこいつを直して。次は私、次は私。
静かにせぬか、やかましい。
Just from that single yell, the noisy sisters of the Seven Stakes disappeared and hid. They just mess around having as much fun as they want breaking him. They only come to me to clean up afterwards. Good grief, my furniture doesn't let me get bored. What remained after the pieces of furniture hid themselves was just a sloppy mess that was all that remained of the broken toy. It had no form anymore.
このざまでは、わらわとて元の姿を思い出すのも難しい。当の本人に思い出させるのが一番か。やれやれ。
I wow. I waved my golden pipe, and I chanted. I made it remember.
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。何しろわらわには、今のそなたは肉の残骸の山にしか見えぬのでな。どれが腕やら足やら、見当もつかぬ。そなたが思い出してくれなければ、わらわにはそなたの面影も思い出せぬ。
By the power of the magic, the pitiful pieces of meat began to remember what their form had been. Who was connected to who? Where was joined up with where? That's right, just like that. No, you should be a finger on the left hand. And you, the right hand. That's it. Good.
おはよう。目が覚めたか？後ろ宮バートラー。もっとも、目が覚めた方が悪夢の中とは、実に皮肉な話だがな。わらわを魔女と認めさえすれば、すぐにそなたの悪夢を覚まし、天国へ誘ってやろうぞ。わらわこそは、煉獄山の王。わらわの許しなしに、この地獄より抜け出す方法はないのだ。
この程度で地獄かよ。ああ、全然ダメだぜ。
人ならば一度しか味わわずに済む死の苦しみを、もう両手の指では数えきれぬほど与えられたというのに、よくもそれだけの減らず口を叩けるものよ。
Balor's like the toughest one of all, mentally in fact too. I was surprised. Good for him. He's been dying how many times now because of this witch?
だからこそ飽きぬ。そなたには飽きぬのよ。
ああ、全然飽きねえぜ。何しろ、太ももの眩しいバインバインの姉ちゃんたちがよりどりみどりのハーレム状態なんだからよ。
Well, at least he's a half glass full kind of guy, right?
おかげさまで、まるで退屈しねえぜ。
それはよかった。そうでなくては、わらわも退屈だ。それ、家具ども、直してやったぞ。また存分に遊ぶがよい。
ありがとうございます。私がいただき。だから、あんたは終わりよ終わり。次は私なの。どきなさいよ。素敵よね、バトラくん。モテモテじゃない。
モテる男は辛いぜ。畜生ども。順番に並びやがらったんだ。
虚勢など張らずに素直になれば、もっと楽になれるのに。
いいのよ、これで。その方が、悲鳴が気持ちいいもの。
さあ、今度は簡単に壊すんじゃないわよ。いいわね。返事は？
あんたが仕切るんじゃないわよ。さあ、バトラ君。さっきの続きよ。マスターキーでジェシカちゃんの部屋を施錠した後、どうやって室内の死体のポケットに鍵を戻したというの？
例えばよ、そうさ。釣り糸か何かを使って、鍵だけを扉の隙間から室内に戻して。
甘いな。六軒島に存在するすべての扉は、鍵が通り抜けられる隙間などない。
Also, they can also use red.
外れたね、外れたね。さあ、今度は私よ。私の番なのよ。どこを貫いちゃおっかな。
私、手の甲！ずるい？じゃあ、反対の手の甲！
私は花の頭をもらっちゃおっと。
なんで私にもやらせて。私にも貫かせて。レビア姉はトロいのよ。いつだって私たちは早い者勝ちでしょうが。じゃあ、私は足の甲をいただいちゃおっと。私は肩をもらっちゃうからいいもん。
姉妹なんだろ。仲良くしやがってんだ。
ほう。よくも耐えるものだな。お前のその痩せ我慢が、むしろ私たちを楽しませているだけだと、なぜ気づかない？
It looks to me like Battler's a masochist, so...
あいにくだな。痩せ我慢と、意地の張り合いは、俺のお箱なんだ。お前らがどう俺を煙に巻こうとも、俺は絶対に魔女も魔法も認めねえ。
人間とトリックで何も説明できないくせにバッカじゃないの、この身の程知らずが。
いいのよ。無理に認めさせなくても。今に泣きながら認めたくなるわ。今だって、本当は哀れに土下座しながら許しを請いたいくせに。
もう壊しちゃった。ベアトリーチェ様！
やれやれ。わらわがいくらでも蘇らせられることを知っているから、家具どもも壊すことに躊躇がない。困ったものよ。
Endless rebirths give me free reign over endless deaths too. Before the endless witch Beatrice, all death and life has no meaning. Even death can't serve as the key to escape from my cage.
さあ、バトラー。再び元の姿を思い出すがいい。何度でももてあそんでやるぞ。なるほど、なるほど。永久に遊べる玩具とは、実に愉快よ。なるほどな。これが無限の境地に至った魔女が得る至福の境地とやらなのか。なるほど、なるほど。これは確かに愉快で至福だ。何度でも蘇らせてやる。 何度でも殺してやる。さて、次なるゲーム版ではどのような殺人劇を繰り広げよう。さあ、新しきゲーム版を持て。
やれやれ。
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. It seems like that new intro, oh, I wouldn't say new intro, but I would say that intro showed us some new scenes here and there. So I guess it's a glimpse into what's to come in this episode. I'm a little curious to see how it's all gonna play out. But we'll find out in the next one, guys. So thank you all for watching.